Homes are so important because they can be very supportive and encouraging, and they can help you learn what you need to learn and grow how you need to grow to be yourself. They give you roots and wings. That's another book Grant says we're going to write soon. I remember growing some wings in my house. They looked like ballerina wings. I wanted to be a dancer so bad I could taste it. I'd read the stories. I knew you had to live in a tiny cold apartment in New York City and live on crackers and tea because that was all you could afford, and you had to tape up your toes at night because they were in so much pain. But that didn't matter. I was ready for that. And besides, I'd already had a little bit of a murder complex, but it was worth it, for the right things. So I'd go to the library with my mom and we'd get picture books about them and vinyl records of the Nutcracker and Johann Strauss. Then we'd bring them home and I'd put on a show. Mom would help. I had the perfect costume. Mom helped on it too. She sewed little tinfoil stars all over my full slip, which was the closest thing I had to a tutu, and it worked perfectly. My house shoes looked like ballet slippers, and with a tinfoil crown to match, I was dazzling. I could feel the shine myself. I'd practice a lot when no one was watching, in the living room or out behind the barn. Pirouettes were my specialty, although I forced myself to include a few impressive foot positions for those who might not understand just how flexible my ankles were. One really does have a lot of responsibilities. And I'd become a promotions professional as well. I wrote the family newspaper, so securing ad space was never really an issue. Selling tickets at a dime or a quarter a pop usually worked well. I had fans coming in from hours around. Thanks, Graham. Refreshments, that's another quarter. The standard popcorn and Kool-Aid. And then it would be curtain time. The lights would go down. In the darkness, the strains of the Vienna waltz would begin. Legs would be tucked under the couch carefully to clear the stage as much as possible. And from the distance, one could see a glimmering fairy approaching on tiptoe, blissfully, blithely, a butterfly to a flower, a moth to a flame, drawn by the light of the fairy ring. Stage center and the spotlight would flash. Yes, it was Mom in the corner with a flashlight, but that didn't matter. I was in my own world. I was dancing. I was light as air. I was beautiful. And they loved me. The roses rained through the air. The applause was deafening. I was in my element. I was air. I was. Yes, some homes can be very supportive.
You got these great expectations they created for you, but don't let them haunt you if they never come true. And hope it don't go to your head if they do. Well, there's an old saying, and I hope you'll recall. I said, well, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So don't you forget to, baby, stay small. Stay small. Don't get caught up in it all. Stay small. Don't get caught up in it all. Stay small. Stay small. And may hope hold your head up just like a pillow. And may faith be firmly planted under your feet. Yeah, under your feet. ideas. You're 10 feet tall, but it's alright to think big, but you stay small. Stay small. Don't get caught up in it all. Just stay small. Don't get caught up in it all. Just stay small. Stay small. And may hope hold your head up just like a pillow. And make faith be firmly planted on your feet. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. It's good to think big, but you gotta stay small. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. It's good to think big, but you gotta stay small. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. It's good to think big, but you gotta stay small. Stay small. Stay small. Don't get caught up in it all. Stay small.